Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about public speaking. That was singing badly. Wow. Okay, today's video is going to be about public speaking. It's a very serious video, hence the outfit. I could not find anything to wear. That's actually one of the points that I'm going to be talking about today. Whatever, let's get into the video, okay? I do some public speaking here and there. I've actually done quite a bit of it in 2018. I would like to say that I like doing it, but I kind of hate doing it as well. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's sort of a love-hate relationship for me, but it's something that I really push myself to do because I get a lot of value out of it, and I think that I'm also able to deliver a lot of value out of it. So if you guys follow me on social, you know, last night, at the time of recording this, I did a Future Females event. I spoke on productivity at the Future Females Detroit chapter meeting. It was really fun. And I also just announced my own workshop that I'm doing with a friend of mine in January. And I really hope that some of you guys can come out because it's gonna be an amazing time. We're gonna be doing headshots for everybody who comes. So you're gonna get a headshot, you're gonna get an amazing beverage, a coffee, a tea, a latte, whatever it is that you want. And we're also gonna be doing a session on personal branding. So I think that's super important to pretty much everybody out there nowadays. So anyway, I'm rambling, but the Facebook link for that will be in the description box. You can also go to notablebranding.com to get tickets for that. But that's not what this video is about, okay? This video is about tips for if you are a speaker and if you're somebody who's looking to build your career, grow your business. Public speaking is something that you might want to consider doing. So these are really some of the tips that have helped me manage and helped me cope and helped me be prepared as a speaker the day of. All right, so number one, I love my coffee. Like, if you know anything about me, if you've scrolled my Instagram feed once, you know that I love my coffee. But I really do try to limit myself on speaking days. And like yesterday, for example, I didn't speak until 6 p.m. So I had all day where I could have been drinking coffee. Coffee is like my comfort. It's what I drink and do when I'm bored, when I'm lonely, when I'm sad. But instead of that, I drink water. So swap out some of your coffee for water. You want to make sure that you're really hydrated when you're going up to speak for a number of reasons. I mean, your body just works better when it's hydrated, you know, and coffee does dehydrate you if you're not like rehydrating constantly. But I don't get the jitters. Like, I feel like caffeine doesn't affect me in that way, but it does when I'm nervous. You know, if I'm up there on stage with these hot lights on me and all these eyeballs on me, and all I've had is coffee in a day, I start to feel it. Like, my heart starts to race, my mouth starts to get dry. It's just really not a good look. So I try to limit myself to like 1 to 2 cups. I mean, I try to limit myself in general to like 2 cups of coffee, but sometimes, you know, whatever. Just make sure that you're hydrating as soon as you wake up and all that good stuff. Okay, similar to that, I want you to make sure that you are moving your body the day of. This can also be tough. Like, if you have an early morning speech or something like that, it can be tough to just hop out of bed and go straight there. But I really want you to take a walk, move around. Like, I don't have a workout routine. This is terrible. I know I probably should, but I don't work out or anything like that. I just like literally like dance around like an idiot probably, or just, you know, stretch my body, take a walk around the neighborhood, take a walk, grab some coffee or water or juice or something. Just do something to get your muscles pumping, your muscles moving, and your blood pumping. I can do this. I can do this, you guys. It's gonna help you, again, just for physically, like, it's good so that you're not standing up there and you're like, oh my gosh, like I haven't moved my body all day and I suddenly feel all weak, because your body can do crazy things when a little bit of nerves are thrown into the mix. But it's also just good for your mental health to just take a moment to like do something else and not just sit there and stress about the speech that you're gonna give, and just, you know, go outside, talk to somebody, smell the roses, look at the sky, do all that kind of stuff, you know? I also think another thing that is so important, I know actually, eat something. Like, this goes without saying, but I think that eating is one of those things that when we're busy, it's really easy for us to just skip, because it's not like a necessity. I mean, obviously you guys, eating is a necessity. You have to nourish yourself, but I think sometimes it's kind of an indulgence too, and we're like, I'm not gonna die if I skip breakfast, you know, I'm fine, like I'll be okay. I really need to study these notes is what I need to do. And that's actually not usually true. Like, eating is so important, and as soon as I skip a meal, I become somebody you do not want to hang out with. Like, I become so mean when I'm hangry, and that's just not good when you're trying to be like this bubbly, nice, fun, exciting presenter and you're like mad. And again, like, your body does crazy things when it needs hydration and nourishment and all of that. So you don't want to pass out when you're up there giving a speech. You don't want to. You don't want your knees to start buckling. Eat something. So I always try to eat some carbs. I know that's a scary word to some people, but I don't care. I love carbs, okay? Gluten-free carbs, but carbs. So eat some brown rice, you know, eat some toast, eat some pasta. Pasta's probably less healthy, but I don't care. I love pasta. Carbs are gonna give you energy, which is important, you know, when you're up there. But it's like a better kind of energy, I think, than a caffeine. That kind of gives you a little bit of a high. You don't wanna be high, you want to be like nourished, that kind of energy. So anyway, make sure you eat something, just obviously not something that's gonna like make your stomach upset while you're up there or contribute to any type of problems that you have in your life. Okay, this is probably honestly number one. Like, if you guys don't listen to any other tip, listen to this one. Get your outfit ready, like a few days before. I'm not even saying the night before, I'm saying a few days before. I think 90% of my problems and 90% of my stress and like meltdowns that I have could be solved by doing this, because I really freak out when I don't feel like I look good. That sounded really like shallow, but I mean in situations like this, like not like, I don't care, like I do this every day, you know, no offense, I love you guys, I want you guys to think I'm cool and stuff, but like when you're giving a presentation, you want to stand out, you want to look your best. And so I freak out when I don't feel like I look my best when I'm doing something like that. And like, I do not have any problems with my body, to be honest with you. I mean, not any, but I don't have any major problems with my body. I actually think that I look a little bit better with a little bit of meat on my bones. I used to be like very skinny, but I have gained a bit of weight and a lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore. And so like the other day, I'm getting ready for this presentation, literally tearing my room apart, trying to find something to wear, and like things were too tight, or things like just didn't look right, or things were too whatever. Like, plan that stuff out so you're not day of freaking out and like throwing your stuff around and like crying, because people I know have done that. I don't know who, but people I know have done that. If you really do truly need to go out and shop for something, or get something dry cleaned, or borrow something from somebody, you have time to do that. So plan your outfit like a few days in advance, maybe even a week in advance. I know that sounds a little bit intense, but just do it. You'll thank me later. Lastly, the obvious is practice your presentation. And ideally, you're gonna have your presentation done a week or two in advance. That would be great. I have hair going up my nose, so ignore me. Don't do that when you're giving a speech. Like, not hair like from my nose, like hair from my head is like circling. I don't know, girls will understand. Yeah, hopefully your presentation will be done, you know, a couple weeks, a week in advance, so that you don't want to do this, you don't want to practice this many times the day before or the day of, because I've done that and then I've ended up with no voice for my actual presentation. That's not a good look either. So, you know, maybe do a round of practice a week before, and then 3 days before, and then maybe one in a light voice the day of or the day before. Like, don't overdo it, because you'll also stress yourself out that way too, I find. Like, I don't know, everybody has their own presentation style, but mine tends to be very conversational. I like to ask questions and things like that. And so I can't practice like every single word that I'm gonna say. So sometimes it almost like freaks me out if I practice too much. So yeah, practice it, time it, make sure that you're good. One thing that I really like to do, which is kind of weird maybe, I don't know, but I either like to record myself to kind of see how I'm interacting, because I tend to talk with my hands a lot, which I think can be a good thing because it adds like personality, but I think it can also sometimes be like, oh my gosh, is she like, why is she doing that? So I do sometimes like to watch myself on video, or just to hear also yourself is good. Be like a football player and like examine your performance. It can be helpful because you might catch some things that you don't hear the first time, like in your head. So sometimes I like to record myself on video or on audio. Like, I'll just pull up my microphone and do that. So anyway, I hope that this video was helpful for those of you who are looking to get into public speaking, or for those of you who have already been doing it and just want to improve a little bit. And I also hope that you guys will check out the event that I'm hosting on January 13th. Link in description box, or you can go to notablebranding.com to check it out and purchase tickets for that. I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I said that so weird. I'm sorry, you guys, for the quality of this video. I was very awkward, and I don't know why. I'm all spoken out. bye.